Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I know I look a little crazy, but I am filming a video right now as I'm talking to you, and behind the scenes I'm filming another video, so the mask is required. So I want to bring you guys something new, and I'm calling removing the mask. And the reason why I want to do this is because I feel like there's a lot of things going on that I want to speak about, and a lot of things that's been happening to me that I want to speak about. So I want to do this once a week just for like an open conversation and just a place to focus my thoughts and stuff. So I'm calling this segment removing the mask, because sometimes I feel like I always put on a brave face for everything, and I don't really allow my emotions to show or really say how I'm feeling, because I just want to avoid an argument or a big confrontation, or it's just like I don't want to share because most of the time I feel like nobody's listening. So I figured to break myself out of that shell that I have, we would do this. This week I want to talk about what's been going on. So what's been going on is this week I've needed a lot of help. I am very independent, so I don't like for asking for help, and I do struggle with that. And I think me not asking for help just comes from having cerebral palsy. And the reason why I say that is because they teach you that you have to be independent. They teach you that so you can learn the skills that other people have already learned, because you have to learn how to do so many things in a different way. So it's made me independent, and I feel like when I'm asking for help, I lose my independence, and that's a struggle for me because I've worked so hard to gain it, from learning how to cook and do things for myself and stuff like that. It's taken me a lot of years to learn those things, and I feel like if I don't do them, I don't want to lose those skills, if you understand what I'm saying. So, but the last 2 weeks I have been sick, and I'm still kind of sick now, but I'm starting to feel a little. I've been having sinus issues and asthma issues, but the reason why it's been so hard is because now that my sinuses and allergies are acting up, everything that's happening with that has affected my asthma. So I did see my doctor, and she did give me a new inhaler. Well, I should say a second inhaler. One I take when I need it, and new inhaler I take every, and that has been helping. And then I do have allergy medication, so that has been helping, but it's also like tired and just feeling drained all the time. And like I remember a few days ago, I think I slept like all day long, which I never do, because I've been told before not to take naps because it's hard to go to sleep at night, which is true. And the other day I was so tired I took a nap, and I slept from like maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon till about 6 o'clock at night. I woke at 6, and then I ate at like 7, and then I still didn't go back to sleep until like 6 a.m. in the morning. So that's why they say don't take naps. But yeah, so that's been a really big struggle for me, just not being able to do things for myself. My mother is always a big help. She helps me out doing a lot of things, like the regular things that is already hard for me, but the most things I can do by myself, she lets me do. And I'm happy. I know the important things that she needs to help me with that's already been set up and all that, but the things that I can do for myself, I don't like help, because that's my independence, and that's something that I want to maintain, especially now being older. I'm almost 27, and it's like keeping that independence that I learned as a child. As I'm getting older, like I said, I'm almost 27, is important to me. But it's also hard when you do have a disability, and you know most days your bodies are gonna go through what it goes through. It's gonna go through like some kind of shock to where you're not going to be able to do the things that you normally do, and that can be hard, not only physically because you're frustrated that you have to ask somebody for help, But mentally, it also can be frustrating because it's like, how do you handle when you can't do something? Like, your body is physically not letting you do something. And that plays with you mentally and emotionally. Sometimes it does make me cry when it's like, I know I normally can do this, but today's a bad day and I have to say, Mommy, can you do this? It plays with me, but I've managed, but it does play. And then it's like, what do you do? What do you say? But then I have to remind myself that this is only a moment, it's not permanent. Only a moment, it's not permanent, is what I usually tell myself. And that if somebody will always be there and that easier said than done, because like I said, my parents raised me to be independent. They let me try a lot of things, especially my grandmother. She was the one that was like, girl, you getting too big for me to be doing this, that, and the other. So she was like, if you want it done, I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm gonna make sure you're safe, but you're gonna do it. And that mentality is always stuck. And so, like I said, the past 2 weeks have just been hard because it's like my mom has to do a lot more than what I'm used to her doing for me, which she doesn't mind because she loves me, but it plays tricks on my mind and just my own frustration. And it's come to like what you have to do to prepare yourself for that. And I do a lot of things. I try to focus on other things and not focus on what is. Like, I tell myself it's only a moment, it's not permanent. And then you talk to your friends in the community, like those community group chats, support system things, they actually work for me. And then from time to time, it's just like you just have to vent it all out. So I like to type, so I write it. It's like I'm writing a letter that I'm never going to send, like nobody's going to see it. It's for my eyes only, sort of thing. So I do that as well. So that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. So let me know down in the comments what you're struggling with. I hope you guys enjoyed this segment of removing the mask. Let me know down in the comments what you are struggling with this week. And I hope you guys enjoyed this segment of taking off the mask. Remember, I'm always thinking of you. Sending my love, and bye for now.